Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, happy 14th of July. It is Wednesday. I actually feel like I want to pull some oracle cards first. So, let's pull an affirmator first. Okay, just to get a kind of general feel for the energy. Let's see what the affirmators would like to come up with. What are you coming up with today? It's kind of like the energy of what are you tapping into today? What do you feel the energy is? So if you sit and be still. And just allow the feelings to come through you. It's like allow your intuition to speak to you. Okay, let's pull some cards, some oracle cards, and see whether or not you're close to being correct regarding what you sense in the air. Self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? Okay, got it. So there is this focus here on actually, loving oneself. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. Okay. Have we screwed up? Did you put yourself on the couch? Okay. Or was you soft and gentle? Soft and gentle? What were the words? Sweet and gentle. Love. Love is a many splendid thing. Today, I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendours, like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try, or how about the chills I get while singing along to name a song, you know the one. Well, let's have a check of the song that's on the radio. Love, and again, focusing on love. Today, I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendours. Let's have a look. Okay, the song is How Long? How Long by Ace. How long has this been going on? You in this act of self-love here? Because it's by Ace, and that took me to like the aces of the tarot, which means that the universe is offering you many splendid opportunities. Okay, for you to experience more love in its splendour. How long has this been going on? How long have you been in love? Right, one more. Generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. Yeah, and that would be like screwing up, and then you'd have to sleep on the couch, wouldn't you? Okay, very nice energy here. Self-loving. Then there's love, like for, our world. Seeing the beauty. rather than the darkness, shall we say that. And you're being generous no matter how much you've got. You're focusing on, it's very nice because it's very much about counting your blessings. Okay. Felt like the energy yesterday from Sagittarius and having to go back and study again. Okay, and the first card that was in the Oracle of Shadows and Light was the Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Ah, since Halloween time, have you been focusing on this? Oh, pumpkin. Okay. And that card was Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. What's the bottom of the deck? Getting centered. It's a really nice energy here. When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of put in your favourite animal, holding a magical item, floating through space on a piece of furniture. Getting centered. There's a good energy on the table here. Is that what you was feeling? Was you feeling more centered, more still? This nice quiet. When I tapped into the energy, I couldn't really feel any disturbance. It was just still. How long has this been going on? How long have you been in this stillness for? Push it up a little bit more. We're getting closer and closer, aren't we? Oh, my cup says it's hard to wake up when you've been out past midnight. You've been out past midnight? Did you fall asleep on the sofa? That's what it feels like. Okay. Well, we're having to actually put our intention, it seems, on remembering love and remembering to stay balanced and remembering about the flow. So let's have a look at the power of love. Empathy. Oh my goodness, you're an empath. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Look at this, in the service of love. You are able to learn so much when your actions originate from a place of love, and the souls in your immediate sphere are your greatest teachers. Being able to sense how others feel and see through their eyes is a gift. When you open yourself up emotionally and become part of another person's reality and make it your own, the boundaries between the two of you seem to fade. You begin to realise that you truly are of the same energy and that the state of separation is purely an illusion. The golden rule of treat others as you would like to be treated is a mantra you should embrace. Let's repeat it then. Treat others as you would like to be treated is a mantra you should embrace. Understanding life from another perspective carries a great responsibility. For once you become aware of the emotions of another, you remain ever conscientious and are mindful not to cause them distress. The Enchanted Map. Whereabouts on the enchanted map are you? Like for real. Moonlight in reverse. I'm going to leave it in reverse so that you can have a look at the image. Something might come through to you. Moonlight. Card number 51, but I saw it as card number 15. I should just have a look and see what card number 15 is, just out of curiosity. Card number 15 is One Ring Circus. You are capable and competent. I think we should read this. Okay. Seeing as we were working on self-love, love in general, being generous, the general of generosity, and getting centred here. So independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognise that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. Okay, let's read this Moonlight card. Oh, you've been moonlighting. Okay, well, if you've been up late, thought maybe falling asleep on the sofa, moonlighting. I believe when you moonlight, it's like having another job that you do behind the scenes. I'm just going to have a look. Moonlighting meaning. Have a second job, typically secret and at night, in addition to one's regular employment. How long has this been going on? Okay. What does it mean when someone is moonlighting? The act of working at an extra job, especially without telling your main employer. You'll lose your job if the boss finds out you've been moonlighting. Sometimes, when you want to change direction or move into a new industry, moonlighting is the only option. See moonlight. See moonlight. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Yes, Mr. Birdie. It's kind of gradually you moonlight when you're trying to ease yourself out of maybe one career and preparing to launch another. You're preparing to launch another. This would make sense because I am coming in with the feminine's energy here. This is the masculine. He's coming in with the feminine energy here, and he's going to attract his mirror. He's going to attract his mirror. What's it saying here? You're the best. No, you are. I felt the energy of the divine feminine coming in, and the divine masculine, he's preparing. I can't remember what I said. Let's just read the Moonlight card. It's in reverse. Too much analysing is getting you nowhere. Stop overthinking things. You may be exhausted from second guessing yourself all the time and losing your footing. Are you insecure about your ability to make good choices? Step back and regroup and enter into a more trusting relationship with the flow of life. Don't become overly concerned about perceived mistakes. How will you learn to dance if you don't occasionally take a misstep? On the moonlit pathways, you can discover love and truth and wondrous things. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. Go play, have fun, Stay open and trust. Okay, so here's this. How long's this been going on? Have you overthinking things here? Too much analysing is getting you nowhere. Stop overthinking things. You may be exhausted from second guessing yourself all the time and losing your footing. Are you insecure about your ability to make good choices? Step back and regroup and enter into a more trusting relationship with the flow of life. Let's go to the generosity card here. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there is more than enough to go around, and that the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. So in a way, you're beating yourself up here. Okay. This needs to stop. Let's get some daily guidance from your angels. Your heart chakra. What I'm singing is, in my head, is Fly Me to the Moon. But it was coming through in other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the centre within your physical being, attuned most to love. We can see this. You've been attuning yourself to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand with perfect protection and guidance. Okay, so there's this fear here about actually allowing yourself to be fully loved. You're doing the loving, okay, but what about actually receiving that love? Overanalyzing things. Let's have a read of the message. Well, it's an opportunity to forgive. That's what I opened up to. Have confidence. Heart chakra. The angels gave you this card because the answer to your question rests within your heart. The more that you open your heart, the more love, joy, and peace you'll feel. You can open your heart chakra by asking the angels to send their healing energy, by visualising your heart surrounded by pink light, by inhaling the fragrance of pink roses, by holding or wearing rose quartz crystal, and by focusing on love. Additional meanings for this card. Send light and love to your heart chakra. Take very good care of your cardiovascular health through exercise and healthy eating. A departed loved one who passed on from a heart condition is saying, hello, I love you. Have a heart-to-heart discussion. I'm not sure, I actually they're separated as different things, okay, additional meanings. But I feel like there is a departed loved one who passed on from a heart condition. They're saying, hello, I love you. And I feel there's this energy of we need to have a heart-to-heart discussion with them. Okay. So let's go to a postcard from Spirit. Let's see what they're wanting to tell you. Apart from hello, I love you. Let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay. What would you like to say? You are magic. That's what they would like to tell you. With a unicorn. That's what I fill in with my ways to get centred. My favourite animal is always a unicorn. Magical item, magic wand. Piece of furniture, ironing board. So it feels like it's time to iron things out. Okay, dear you. There is only one you, and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. So want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. And when you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities, which, I mean, we've put love right up there. You are prioritising this. And you put it high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. Okay. Now I feel like pulling a card from the Witch's Tarot, a tarot card. Just the one card though. And we will read from the book. Okay, let's just have the one card, please. One card to sum up this story, this feeling. I've got a feeling. Very nice energy. Looks like that masculine is going to allow himself to be loved. This lion. Okay, beautiful. The Strength card, divine masculine, divine feminine. The only card in the tarot that can actually beat the devil. And that's card number 51. I said I saw it as 15. Okay, card number 8. Let's read the message of this card. See the picture. Well, that lion doesn't look afraid. He looks very contented. Okay. An auburn-haired woman. I'll hold it close because it does give you quite a bit of detail of what's going on in the card. An auburn-haired woman sits quietly at dawn with a large male lion at her side. The lion is magnificent and he leans contentedly into the woman for comfort. She is smiling, calm, and able to control the lion by her demeanour and touch alone. The woman is crowned with green oak leaves. These represent strength. A lemniscate, the infinity symbol, glows above the woman's head and shows that she is a spiritual and magical being. Her gown is white and red. Both of these colours are associated with the goddess. Around her neck are 8 glowing rubies. The number of these fiery stones is a reminder and a link to the number of her major arcana card. The necklace is an important symbol for the woman in the card, as the ruby is known for enhancing a positive and courageous state of mind. A garland of lush red roses, signifying harmony and beauty, drapes over the lion and the woman, linking them together, which brings up the question of who has strength in this card. The woman for her quiet strength, power, and enjoyment of the situation, or the lion for being strong enough to tame his wilder impulses or have self-control, and to allow himself the pleasure of the experience. Okay, the meanings. Gentle strength, calmness, fortitude, and quiet personal power are the themes of this card. When this card turns up in a reading, it is a reminder that brute force is not necessary in the current situation. However, the wise use of personal power, self-control, determination, and strength of character are. Sometimes the strongest thing we can do is to have confidence in ourselves and our personal power, to be strong enough to work calmly and with determination through any challenges we may face, carefully and in complete control of ourselves. The key words: strength of character, personal power, restraint, being calm, self-control, confidence, and determination. That's an awesome message. Journey of love. Let me just put some of these cards away. Should we keep going? Okay, let's have a look and see where you are on the journey of love. Eruption of light, card number 11. Look at that, eruption of light hitting you. There's another card here that wants to be saying, let's put it there. Ooh, 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 honey, you're the one that I want. You are the one I want. The one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. White's a grease of lightning. Coming in with a bit of a mega mix there. Okay. Oh, number 11. Your every prayer is a power-packed eruption of light beamed into the divine presence. Some pray with fear or doubt, as though the prayer is not doing much at all. Yet you understand that prayer is powerful, that it is divine action set in motion. Your power of divine prayer emerges from your heart and out through your throat, whether you speak or sing your prayer silently, within your own mind, or aloud for all the world to hear. Let your prayers be vocalised, as feeling expressed to the divine in words or song, if you choose. You have the power to heal at your fingertips and vocal cords. Through your voice, you can heal. Let your hands be joined in prayer position at your heart and your mouth open to let the breath of your spirit move through your throat, creating sound. As you speak it, so shall it be. This oracle holds a message for you. Your words have more power than you may realise, and you have a special ability to heal with words, to bring light where it is needed, and to uplift through simple kindness spoken. You also have a message to bring. It might be an urge to write or sing. Oh, okay. It might be an urge to write or speak on topics, or sing, if you please. If you please. I like singing. It might be an urge to write or speak on topics that are close to your heart. You may also simply have the need at a soul level to share from the heart with others when you are engaged in conversations. The Oracle says your voice is part of your power. Do use it. Life begins with love. Okay, we can see this. Love, love, love. Life begins with love to complete itself again. Symmetry is born. This is the mirror that you'll be attracting, your reflection, your divine one. Okay. When you, well, what did it say again? What card number? 11. Life begins with love to complete itself again. Symmetry is born. So you're already up to this part, but I feel like for you to feel complete, you're going to draw in your counterpart here. Or call them in. Okay. With those vocal cords of yours. Speak, write, sing. Sing a song. Oh, got intimacy here. Okay. Card number 35. Your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly, without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experience of your life. And that's exactly what the message was with this, about the lion. It's like, who here, what did it say? Who here, who here what? A garland of lush red roses, signifying harmony and beauty, drapes over the lion and the woman, linking them together, which brings up the question of who has strength in this card. The woman for her quiet strength, power and enjoyment of the situation, or the lion for being strong enough to tame his wilder impulses, to have self-control and to allow himself the pleasure of the experience. We'll go back to this card. Your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly, without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experiences of your life without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that you have enough strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine. The message of this oracle is that you have recently opened yourself up in new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You are ready to be seen and received more than ever before. Intimacy. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend, like a wave meeting the shore. Each aspect of who we are is part of a greater whole, and in truth, yet greater still. To know myself is to know you, whether I look in your eyes, or touch lips, or hold hands, or bathe in the warmth of our embrace. Loving you. It's easy. Why? Because you're beautiful. It's easy because you're beautiful. I think we should leave with a Rumi message. Definitely is energy of someone having another job. Moonlighting, past midnight. Okay, been busy. I feel like this masculine here, I do feel it's a masculine. They've been busy getting their heart in order. Their heart in order? I was actually going to say their life. They've been busy getting their heart in order so that they can share it. I feel not just with the world, they've been practicing with the world, but now they're wanting to get up close, personal, intimate, cozy with the divine feminine here. Okay. Rumi would like to leave us with arise. Arise. All rise. 13. I like all of those cards. The number of transformation, the number of death. And it comes after divine discontent. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Interesting, because I so want to change these words here. Every call in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to comfort everything that holds you captive. Seriously, it doesn't say that, but that's what I'm seeing. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice within calling to you. Reach for eminence beyond your own maturity. Rumi. You Mr. Pidgey out there. I dance before you in sacred spectacle, hoping to garner your attention. Look at me, I cry to your ailing spirit and despondent flesh. Look at me. If you were to look up, you would see that I am a mirror of your own being, your light, your heart, your spirit, your all. Yes, there is pain. Yes, there is a letting go taking place, and you are frightened and uncertain sometimes. But you make this mean something that it does not. It means that you are to turn your head away from what is dying. Do this gently but firmly. Turn your head towards what is living. Look at me. I will show you truth, and you shall laugh your deepest belly laughter with so much glee, sharing in my secret, that the only force at work in your life is unconditionally loving divinity. I see in you a divine wild child and sacred heart. You have gumption, chappao, guts. You dare to love where others only see pain. You dare to believe that everything will somehow work out where others see only what they judge to be wrong. You see love where others ply fear. You seek freedom where the world still buys into manipulation and propaganda. Don't lose heart, beloved. Don't lose heart, beloved wild child. Dare to believe. You are right to do so. It is the divine rebel in you that refuses to surrender hope. Give up the fight, perhaps, the battle that comes from a place of fear, but never give up your hope. That hope in your heart, that optimism and patience for growth into love creates a light within you that helps the world see through darkness. It becomes a candle that shimmers contentedly upon the windowsill of your heart temple. There it is, more obvious, even in darkness. The stars do appear to shine brighter at night, beloved, but don't become consumed by your nightmares. They will pass with the coming dawn. You'll see. Don't give them so much stock. Don't give them too much stock. Instead, put your attention towards that defiant candle of hope that burns, as it is its nature and purpose within you. Can you sense its warmth, even in the presence of cold fear? Ah, it shall warm you now. And if not, then I come to remind you, you are a blazing angel. You are filled with holy fire, and you shall prevail. Oh, the joy of you, the expanse of you. You fill my own heart with your magnificent essence. I see and know the great beloved in you. There the great beloved is, looking out at me from behind your eyes. I see the candlelight of your heart temple flicker within your gaze. That is what the candle of hope honours, the workings of the great beloved, so creative and crazed with love for you, that all circumstances of your life, down to the tiniest detail, are evoked out of love. Love out of passionate desire takes you from despair into hope, from holding on to letting go, from turning away to opening up. So the great beloved takes you across the moonlit ocean. Awesome. Takes you across the moonlit ocean into the temple of the cosmic heart. Look at this here. Into the heart chakra, look. Put them into the heart. Here, an eternal flame burns bright with hope, igniting the light within the hearts of all of humanity. You are being asked to trust, to gently lay to rest the suffering that has been, perhaps because of what you have labelled as the failure, the doubt, the losses and setbacks. They are so little in the greater scheme of you. Put them aside, allow them to rot and become fertiliser for life, but do not try to keep them alive beyond their earthly expiry date, lest you become tainted or poisoned by the rot. Let them go, and instead focus on what is alive now. Can you sense that before you is a great being of light, a greater pathway opening up? This is truth, blazing angel, this is truth. Take the step. So easy is it when the light of the heart is felt within, reminding you of your own divine nature. The world is here for you to experience, so that you may realise divinity in its majesty, mystery and love, more so than ever. All serves that sacred purpose, so embrace it. Find your faith. Be at peace. Know that no matter what appears to be, all is well. You are so loved. It cannot even begin to be translated sufficiently into words, but it can be transmitted from my heart to yours, just as the sun catches dry tinder and sets it aflame. This oracle comes with a message for you. Arise. You have been downtrodden for long enough now. Perhaps you have been feeling defeated, put upon, underestimated, or walked over in mind, body, or spirit by others, or your own doubts and fears. Enough now. You are liberated through the hope in your heart, the defiant optimism that buoys your spirit and demands that you shall have your dawn. You shall rise like the sun and begin anew now. Step up. It is your time. Divine Masculine. We had that card for the Divine Feminines, was it last week? But they had to step up. It was their time. It's your time. Okay, very interesting reading. Guys, have yourself a wicked Wednesday. And I will... Where's my cursor gone? There it is. I will catch up with you guys soon. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.